Hello, and welcome to the week one kickoff.
Oh, ominous.
Ooh, yeah, this is music changes. I'll lower that a bit.
Totally on purpose.
Hello, hey everyone. We got ourselves a little bingo lecture. No, kickoff. That's right. Where the climax will be the live determination of the week one matches.
Yeah.
Get excited. It's here after a month of anticipation and long bingos and tutorials. It's finally here. It's finally here. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff on this stream. Go over the rules, the format, in case you didn't want to read that long spreadsheet. Shouts to the Google spreadsheet. Surely the next tournament I'll have the Fantasy Wii website. I just hit up Xwell and Scar again. But yeah, there's two divisions, so we're gonna, with different formats and slight differences, so go over those. But also important differences from previous tournaments, which I think will also apply to future ones. So
yeah,
even if you're not in this tournament, it's good to know. I don't know. We're gonna go over the how to use the Discord. So we have a lot of new people in here, so a lot of the stuff we've taken for granted in other tournaments. Let's go over, make sure we know. Then we'll talk a bit about Restream's commentary and main event at the end. That's for last. Week one matches live via Spin the Wheel. And
then of course we'll have races straight after that. Surely.
Yeah.
People will...
Yeah, get your bingo pings ready in the next 20 to 30 minutes if you are at the bid, or even a match. Imagine. We did that one year, right? The live transition to a match.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
We'll see who the pairs are, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, we kind of knew the pairings last time, so
yeah,
beforehand.
Yeah. This time it's kind of up in the air. So start by talking about the rookie division. I would say this is the premier event, but both of these are going to be one match a week. It's built around the Sag business structure that we all live in. So
yeah, like the capitalism.
We're not going to dictate when you do it. Do it whenever it works best for you. If you can, I guess try to avoid other scheduled matches that are already set in place, or the weekly ESNB and SNB. But if you have no choice, that's okay. But you don't use existing races as your race. You have to create a separate room. So
yeah, which only the two of you can be in as well.
That's right.
Don't have like a bunch of people join the tournament race to play along.
I think someone has done that. You can create invitational races too, but yeah, there's gonna be 2 Swiss rounds. So Swiss doesn't really impact too much. It just means that players with the same win record are randomly paired, which this first week is everyone, and then the second week is just winners and losers. But hey, if you did carefully read the rules, you would have been a little bit sad, because there are exactly 24 entrants, and that would have mean top 8. But since I love you all so much, and we were so close, we went up and down, and I love the multiple 424. I think we've all earned an extra week of bingo, more bingo. So yeah, I made the call, Garg and I made the call early today that we'll make it top 16. So
this is exactly what we did for anti-bingo, I think.
Yeah, it kind of takes the pressure off the
pretty nice
first two. It's more like a seeding phase. So I mean, not everyone is going to be in this bracket, but hey, we have like 8 more matches and more people. So hopefully that will relieve the stress a little bit. But yeah, the way the seeding, so there's no seeding in the Swiss rounds, but there will be seeding in the bracket. So
yeah, based on that Swiss performance.
The more wins you have, and also the better of the 2 Swiss rounds. This is different from other tournaments where we've used the median, but this is even in some ways more lenient, I guess. If you forfeit one, it doesn't totally screw you up. but forfeits are still bad, which we'll get to. And then if you somehow did get screwed by the random seeding, say like the best 2 players, quote, ended up playing each other or something by random chance, then still the best 3 times that aren't in the top 13 will be in the bracket as well. So, woohoo. The Zoomers and Boomers division is a little smaller. It's still 1 match a week. Same thing here, but because we only had 4 people, we thought, okay, we do Swiss rounds in the bracket, it won't really matter here, so we'll just do a round robin. There's 4 people, they'll all play each other. This is the best way to, I guess, determine who the best of these 4 is. So still do once a week, and luckily we have an even number and a multiple 4 in both cases, which is, from a tournament organizer perspective, the best you can ask for. But for this, it's just the best record. So if someone wins all 3, they're definitively the best. But if there's a tie, which I think is possible, then we'll just have a finale tiebreaker. So yeah, I mean, most boomers still hiding out, but we see you. And I mean, it actually is 3 boomers, 1 zoomer. So from that perspective, they if there's a 3-way tie, then we have a further discussion. But we either have a 3-way final race or
3-way final race,
or a separate 3. I don't know. We could have another. Nah, I don't know. Surely that won't happen, but probably.
Yeah, we can decide it in so many different ways.
A 3-person tiebreaker.
Like fastest time is first seed or something.
Something like that. Otherwise, we'd have to do like another round robin of 3 to do it all again.
We can figure something out.
Yeah, I think. Is it possible? I forgot if it's possible, but yeah. Anyway, shoutouts to the Zoomers and Boomers. Yeah, let's talk about some of the rules. There's a tournament spreadsheet, which we'll link and pin, and there's a explanation point spreadsheet in this. I think it works. Spreadsheet. Yeah, okay. But let's just summarize the important part here. So everything has to be streamed. I know some of you have not been streaming all your matches recently in the races. That's okay. But all these have to be streamed. And they have to be done through race time. It doesn't have to be the best stream. It can be like a phone if you're absolutely desperate, I guess. Audio is not essential either if you're having difficulties. Mostly just the feed. Bingo rules too, we should mention this. The theme is no major version exclusive glitches, because we have a variety of consoles, versions. The biggie is stick as adult. So if you're on VC, you have to kind of treat it as if you're on N64. If you pull stick, you have to immediately reset the console. Yeah, no hold R, that's not mentioned. That's also a big one. Bomb choose out of bounds, empty jump / QPA, GIM, SRM.
And Dynawop. On the list.
Yeah,
just in case,
it's not explicitly mentioned, but yeah, anything that is version exclusive, major version exclusive. And that's not the minor stuff, plus like Blank A on Nintendo 64 is okay. You can play in emulators, the same that are allowed on speedrun.com for OT. But should probably add this to the side. It's not explicitly mentioned, but Project 64 players, because you have the advantage of less lag compared to the console, you cannot do the exclusive glitches such as Blank A. Another put away stuff.
It's not. Blank A is not even faster. That's correct.
Yeah.
It depends on the row, but yeah.
Yeah, minor version exclusive stuff like Bomb OI, Put Away OI, Drinking Milk, or Drinking Bugs / Fish on VC, those are allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the races, before they start, you should announce them if you don't have a restreamer, or if someone forgets in the race announcers channel. And the main other thing is not to watch this stream if you're in a race, or there's a race spoilers channel where people can talk about the race. Do not watch those, please.
Or don't even be in chat. Don't even.
Yeah.
We will yell at you to leave. Not even if it's Master Sword cutscene.
Yeah.
And you want to hang around, just close the stream.
You can. I didn't mention it, but you can watch your opponent. So I don't know if you.
Yes, you can watch your opponent.
You could do that if you want, and yeah, beware forfeits at Juke in the tournament are 4 hours. Yeah. So try your best. I'm hoping everyone here can finish under 4 hours. So let's talk about some other occasional differences.
Offlock RBA trap or something. But...
True. Save often. Save often and don't fall into the traps.
Questions, as we're about to explain. Wait, okay. Dude, did it delete you from the thing? Oh no.
So, there's important differences to talk about in this tournament. 2. Yeah, shout out to Juke. Completely poofed. So help. Help is normally not allowed in a normal bingo tournament. Can't get any help at all. But in this tournament, because we understand that we understand the frustrations of being new, we are allowing a sliver of a way to ask for help. So if you're in the tournament Discord, which you are, because that's how you signed up, you can ask for help during the tournament matches in the Bingo Hope channel. I think the questions that have been in there are pretty good, but please only ask goal-oriented questions, not stuff like, what row should I do? Or can someone check out my stream and help? You know, the typical thing like, does Pocket Cocoa delete my bullet bag? Something like that. Or does anyone have a setup for Fire Temple Hover? It's a public space, so that's the other purpose, that both entrants can see what's going on. You know, I guess if you're watching this stream, or if you're a pro and you can keep an eye on it, then just try your best. But there's no guarantee that anyone will be able to answer. So it's kind of
not a perfect system. It's just an extra thing that might help.
It's a lifeline out there for you. And yeah, but that does mean that you shouldn't get help from your Twitch chat or anywhere else during the races, including here if you're in here, which you shouldn't be. The other thing is ties. Why would we bring up ties? What could possibly happen? Ties are so unlikely, right?
Yeah, well, so unlikely. That would never happen.
Well, we have a
this is why you should have played the clip.
I know, I should have included the clip of the synced opening Iron Boots chest. Yeah, so our solution for now is to recommend, it's not required, but if you are worried about ties or close matches, window cap the race time timer so that we can sync the start of your race with the start of the gameplay, and also measure the end. So if there's a tie to the second, or, you know, someone's brought up the fact that race time sometimes lags, so if it's within like 10 seconds, or if it's unclear whether someone finished exactly when, then we'll take a look. But if you don't have the race time timer on screen, it's gonna be hard to retime this. So
yeah,
you could sync live split, but we also won't be able to know for sure.
Yeah, we won't know if you've done that. That's true. Like, it's all a faith, like, honor-based system. Yeah, but you can do that on live split no face and just press it and say that it's synced when it's not. Is the thing. We're not expecting people to like be nefarious, but
yeah, this is our first attempt at trying to handle this. In future tournaments, we might iterate on it. And yeah, like Mutant, that too. That's why I kind of we also added that if it's within 10 seconds, we might just try to take a look anyway. But if you don't have the race time thing, and it becomes clear within like a second or two, then it's gonna be hard. So
why does file name exist? It's from a long time before the internet. No, not quite that long. But
Yeah, before passwords existed.
Okay, now this is where you queue up the video of a guy running to the library.
Yeah. It's an old tradition, and I don't know.
It's not great. I think we're all in favor of getting rid of it, basically. But we've got to do it, I guess. Everyone keep bringing it up, and we'll get it done.
Yeah.
Just be as annoying as possible.
Yeah, there's other solutions I brought up too, but this is the one that also is easiest for us without needing to change the bingo bot. So that's how we'll do it for this tournament. In the future, we may do other stuff. So using the Discord, you are all in, and the spreadsheet, which is hard to read. Spreadsheet will be the go-to place. It's also exclamation point schedule. So yeah, if you're looking for commentary, restreams, matches, then it will be there. Schedule the matches, like right after the stream, there's a scheduling channel. You could use DMs too, whatever you prefer. Just make sure to actually kind of like formally announce it. You don't have to add us, but you can just mention it. There's some good sites to have time zone friendly channel timestamps. There's people across the whole world basically. So be aware of that. And also US, Canada has daylight savings. March is kind of a rough time to have a tournament because later this month Europe has it. Next week the US and Canada have it. So the time stamps should be able to account for that.
Yeah.
Just
that's important. Be
aware. Careful. And you could also add your time zone if you want in the rules channel. Also, again, you can announce the races in this other channel, race announcements. You can add roles for getting notified, or races, or restreams only. So
it's worth just going into those channels and looking at what we've used them for in previous tournaments, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about with announcing races and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
and people might do it for you anyway if someone forgets to announce the race. Someone else can link the race time or whatever. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're almost there. We're almost done with the boring stuff. For restreams and commentary, we're gonna definitely need help, I would say. So it's pretty open policy. Even if you're in the tournament, you can sign up for restream commentary. We'll have more notes on this, but this channel at least is probably where we'll communicate about that. And I may be, picking people to just get a better sense of availability. You can post the results in the results channel. That's not required, but it's helpful for us to record clips.
Your nationality flag is mandatory.
Yeah.
By the way.
That's right. Clips from the week we can try to include. Otherwise, the recap next week and the week after will probably be just like this and kind of boring, Kappa. And
we need an editor back, Mutant.
Yeah, Mutant. Is Mutant in the chat, or was it just Greg? We need. Yeah, I see him. There he is.
Come on, bro.
There he is.
Not me saying that.
We are all rewatching the highlights. It was beautiful.
Greg catching straight. What the hell?
I'm so sorry. And again, we have the race spoilers channel. Usually, we can't guarantee, and most likely, I would say, not the majority, but a lot of matches may not be restreamed, unfortunately. But you can always chat in this channel. Open up the multi-twitch.
If there is a restream, usually race spoilers is pretty dead, and everyone just talks in chat instead.
Not most matches. It depends on how free commentators and restreamers are.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people like overlap races, and it's hard to,
I don't know, if you want to take them all, then be my guest.
Yeah.
I commend it, but I'm understanding. So
have you mentioned the restreamer pack and stuff? Is that on a slide?
It is in a future slide, and it might even be next. Hey.
Oh.
How do you know? How did he know? So for restream, this is a big spot where if you're not in the tournament, you can help. I'm not gonna say that there's a future bullet point, but pro players I think are great commentators, restreamers. Same with if you're in the tournament. I think you have a great perspective on what people are learning, the types of tricks that are difficult. There is a restream assets pack I've pinned if you're interested to basically get this background, this text, and all this stuff.
You can just import it onto OBS and it's basically done for you, kind of.
Yeah, the trickiest part is getting the feeds, but my recommendation is NDI, maybe? I don't know. Window capturing or multi-Twitch.
If you can stream your race, you can put someone else's stream, honestly.
True.
You probably do it. And in terms of quality, it can be a scuffed restream. You know, if there's no alternative, we will happily take a scuffed restream. They're some of the best restreams, so don't worry too much about like quality.
Yeah, we may, depending. We are pretty open to giving out authorization for this channel, but also if you have your own channel and that hasn't been set up, feel free to use the assets for your own use as well.
If you're unsure, just use your channel, use the pack, and just like wing it. It's probably better than nothing.
Yeah.
Let people know you're doing a restream so we can come and watch. Great.
Yeah, sometimes there's Japanese restreams, multiple across the board commentators. So it's exciting. You can ask us for the roles that you can have the channel access, and also try to give you OT access, OTB, this channel. But the main thing I want to say here is, unlike normal tournaments, well, I guess in all cases, don't be too picky, don't be too harsh, don't forget.
In all cases.
Yeah, don't be mean. Don't be too mean.
Well, when you graduate to our close-knit family of bingo monsters that do nothing but banter all day, then I guess you're allowed to be a bit nitpicky. But
yeah, we're fully
for this
expecting.
tournament, let's rein it in a bit, for sure.
Yeah, but I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about. And sure people will get even better if they rewatch the commentary for advice. I'm sure that'll help. But yeah.
That's exactly what we're talking about now.
Yeah. It's here. Wow.
Oh, we're already here?
It's happening. It's happening.
Boy, do you have like a graphic? You're just gonna plug them in.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, behind the scenes. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Incredible.
I got a wheel. We got a wheel with everyone, and we're gonna spin it. We're gonna spin it, and we're just gonna hope everyone's on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all 24 people are on here, and we're gonna figure it out. So here we go. See who we get. Yes, Sean Bernard game. Fourth round of doing a bingo. Don't worry about it. She's in this list.
She's done bingos.
Yeah, she's done bingos. All right, we're
being lenient.
We have autocorrect. Shoutouts. Abu, Japanese player, I believe.
Yeah.
We can
add them in the wheel spin.
Move. Okay, that should be good. Then they will be playing Z floppies.
Okay.
There it is. Okay. On we go.
This is so nerve-wracking. Cestral.
Cestral. We'll be playing.
It's such a different vibe to just like setting all the matches up beforehand and just going through them all.
Cloud, Ike. Two EU players, I think.
Yeah. We get the EU. Are we doing EU NA stats this time?
I am not too familiar with everyone's region, but we could. You got Quebec.
There's no Shallon to throw for EU this time. Quebec.
Play Zebu. Shoutouts to they did their first one last night actually in SNB. They got a sub 3 with a pretty glitchless type.
Adam, we will post an image of this, Adam.
Yeah,
so
we'll post an image of this.
If you need to go, there'll be an image and a post and an announcement.
Yusu's Enya squad represent a Vidya James.
Of course not, Tommy.
Glad you could join, by the way.
Vidya, huge.
OoT.
Did you like test run this, right?
In what sense?
Like, you do a few spins and fill in.
Yeah,
see if it works.
I have.
Okay.
I've done some spins.
It's going well so far. I was scared.
Yeah, I played Dot. This is the same one that we used for Goal RTA. I took it from Sling.
Yeah, Goal RTA. I thought so. Yeah. Shouts out Goal RTA.
0.
Oh.
Who you gonna play?
Cairo.
Cairo.
Sean Bernard.
There you are. Adam.
Yeah, actually put Adam on the wheel. That's crazy.
I took basically Discord names.
Okay, that makes sense. No faceless Adam. That's a pretty good one.
Wow. What do you know?
Good look at him. I think No Face might be one of the favorites in this tournament.
Yeah, No Face and JPG definitely. There is
Gortho, okay.
Our champion, Good Gortho.
Oh, it auto-corrected to caps. So what's happening?
Capital G.
Okay.
Good luck scheduling this.
Yeah, as I was thinking.
But maybe that's good, actually. She has the degenerate East Coast schedule versus evening Japan.
Yeah. She's going to bed at like 5 p.m. my time. So.
Solemn Banana. Let's get down to it. Versus Dino Nuggies. I know Nuggies hasn't played since Anti-Bingo.
Oh, damn.
Their legendary 8-hour time is qualified
only off-season tournaments for Dino Nuggies.
Yeah. Broccoli. Versus Zora.
I think I've seen Zora play yet.
Yeah. Yeah, JVG, let's see. Surely. Mylin. Welcome back, Mylin.
Yeah, welcome back.
And this is technically the last spin for this. There you go. Congratulations.
Jump dog.
Let's see if you fit on this.
2 longer time players.
Now we know what this is. Warren Mins versus, that's actually a good one, I think. Versus 0.
Yeah, that's gonna be good too.
Congratulations, 0. Not picked. Oh, that's fun. Congratulations. All right. So this one is not as interesting.
Yeah.
It's a single spin.
Quick.
Single spin.
Tim Pog.
Yo, Tim.
Oh, Tim's here.
This could have been you, Tim. Last chance, Tim. Tim, say you'll join right now and I'll add you to the wheel, Kappa.
Yeah, PBJ. Let's go.
Yeah, we
joined an S&D, won it, entered the tourney. Still eligible for Zoomers and Boomers, by the way.
Yeah, we got Lols and SRL.
PBJ.
Legend of Past, Garu, JP player, PBJ.
Yeah, Arthur's here. Arthur's been grinding some sub 120s. That's out.
That's right. Okie doke. Let's see who we'll get. Yeah, and the funny part is, the other thing is, if this, since this is only 3 weeks, well, we haven't. We haven't asked him, but we should just have the winner of this play Matt. Is that a good?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Matt or Juke?
I mean, if yeah.
What's a good Matt?
Or Tim. Tim's down.
Yeah.
Throw him to Tim.
Exactly.
Let's have a Tim Stoke finals. Yeah.
I mean, we could do it. Just it's
Tim,
a good test.
You down, Tim?
We have a couple weeks to figure it out, but all right.
Yeah, we have some time.
Who will it be?
You make the rules. We can do what we want.
There he is.
Duke Matt Exhibition. I'm down for that too. That should just happen every week, to be honest.
Arthur will be playing.
Keiru, nice.
And then we'll spin for the fans.
Yeah.
Pretty big go.
PBJ and Lulz.
Congratulations. Lulz. You have won.
You bastard.
Spin the wheel. That was fun. Could do that again next week, but it'll be a little more complicated. Like 4 wheels. At least, I guess we don't have to do the I don't know.
Really?
That was fun. Okay, so
Yeah. We can spin them all at the same time.
parallel.
As confusing as possible.
Parallel wheels.
Spin again. This is our Subway Surfers. We just have a spinning wheel at all times on the screen.
Yeah. Well, okay. That is pretty much the last thing that I wanted to talk about.
Did we mention winners versus winners, losers versus losers?
Yeah. So how it'll work next week, it will spin the wheel again, but we will spin it within the pool of winners from this round and within the losers as well. For the Zoomers and Boomers, we'll do another spin, but it yeah. I mean, now it's an option. I will say
it
now.
Did come up like 2 days ago from other people to not seed as well.
Yeah, we
I don't know. That's a conversation we will all have in a serious manner at one point.
Yeah, depending on how the brackets are set, then it's possible, because 10.5, for those who have played it, is very different from previous versions in terms of its difficulty. So using bingo leaderboard might not be the best metric because just the differences. So yeah, this is getting way ahead of ourselves, but yeah, we could use this in future tourneys or just 10.5 type thing. That's
exactly what I said, Mutant, about Consultant. I said, imagine he sorts his seed out for once, and then we announced no seeds.
Spin the wheel for seeds. That's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Happy rookie bingo season. You have 1 week. So until, if it happens sooner, then we'll do another restream like this on next week around this time. Otherwise, we'll do one on Monday. Yeah. Try to schedule them for Monday, I would say, to be safe. And yeah, that's it.
Oh, we have a race today already.
Oh, really?
Adam and No Face.
Oh, did they schedule it?
It's late to UTC, I think. Oh, or maybe not. I misspoke. Let's say that.
So yeah, feel free to use the scheduling channel to start scheduling your matches.
Any app bingo for us to raid to?
Yeah, I see a ping.
Oh, there is a ping. Perfect.
At the Juke ping.
Duke always carrying. You bring the tech type back. It's too difficult. There he is.
Bring him to the top.
Whoa.
I love how Nally uses the croc as the pointer.
Yeah, his mouse cursor. Yeah.
Is there a requirement? What type of requirement? Like entering usually?
Oh, normal bingo? No. Oh, you want to do one race time race. So
well,
that, but otherwise no. Because usually that's for seeding though, so maybe not even.
Let me bring up this would be more useful.
Yeah.
We can hang out for a little bit as maybe a race gets set up, or as I screenshot
this. This will be the same as anti-bingo, where so long as you don't go O2, you get the bracket, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the nice thing, because 24 is super nice. 6 people will go 2-0. 12 people 1-1, 6 people 0-2. So mostly 0-2.
18.
And then
so 2 people who win a match.
The 2 worst. It's like the opposite. It's the reverse of the top 8. It's like if you the worst
potentially
2
4
times.
people, but I don't think. Well, what is it? 3 slots. 3 slots, isn't it? For like highest time, regardless of wins.
Yeah. So if you have a win and a I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah,
Just
that's.
try your best.
I don't see how that's going to play too much into it. It's going to be hard to get a really good time and lose those matches. So. Yeah. You can't say that, Mutant, after you got the only 106 for like 2 weeks. You sacrificed our mental health in that tournament. To just offline raid Duke.
Is there actually a race happening? I think there.
There is. Yeah, we got a bunch of people. No Face is already live. Could you go to No Face?
Nice. Yeah, I'll probably take a couple minutes still to.
Yeah. It's always Consultant's fault for ruining the seeding too. I guess no seeding will. Well, then I guess every group will be quote unquote ruined. Flat average. You can look it up on the stats page. Plug. #ad.
It's a hammer.
Let me link this for people who haven't seen it. I guess. Dark Link has shown up 24 times and no one's picked it.
Shout out to the stats.
White Warfare is the most popular goal.
Damn, it's a big race popping off.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else that we didn't talk about, Garg, or other questions we can answer? I don't think there's a tournament race yet, Zero. Just
yeah, this is just a
race.
Bingo pin. Most shameful races. Duke, sample 15. A lot of Nehrus love forfeits, oddly enough. You're the Labio Nehrus people. Right, who we going to, Fry?
We probably know face error line.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good stuff. I'll link a VOD link. Actually, though, Gar, can you be the resident in charge of exporting to YouTube after matches end?
Yes,
otherwise, I think
I will do that.
I'll only be around for a week.
I will do my best.
But yeah, okay. Thanks for hanging out.
I think they need to be manually highlighted anyway, right?
I don't know if we can until we.
Right. I mean, sorry, published is what I'm saying. Published.
Yeah, I think it's at least the one we did on Thursday did get auto-published, so maybe X will change that, or we haven't had a violation in a bit.
Oh yeah, that's the violations. Yeah, I'll be exporting for sure. I can do that.
Thank you.
As long as you do everything else like normal.
I think all the hype stuff I'll leave it to you. Clips, stats, or delegate to other people.
God. Okay.
Otherwise, sure. I'll just do the actual boring stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See y'all later.
I have to earn my TO this year.
It's about time.
All right. See you watching bingo.
All right. See you later.
Ciao, y'all.